Hi guys, it's Sheena with Teton Raptor Center and I'm here to give you all this week's patient update, so let's go ahead and get started. First up this week is Longeared Owl 412, and this bird came to us from Evanston, Wyoming with a broken right wing. The bone that she broke is actually her minor metacarpus, and luckily this is a bone that can heal just fine without any surgery. So instead of doing surgery, we've got her wing in a wing wrap, as you can see in the photo here, and that wing wrap just helps immobilize the joint during the healing process. She's living in the ICU on supplemental oxygen, and we've got lots of different pain medications on board as well as fluids to help keep her comfortable during this initial healing process. Next up, we've got Great Horned Owl 4-2. This bird came to us from Lander, Wyoming with head trauma as well as eye trauma to the left eye. Basically, what's going on is she has a corneal abrasion to the eyelid on her left eye, so she can see really well, but that just means there's a really scratched surface on that eyelid. And so what we have to do to treat that is apply topical eye drops and eye medication to that eye twice a day. It's basically just an eye drop and a cream that we can gently massage in while her eye is closed, and she has that treatment twice a day. Next up is Northern Saw-Whet Owl 4-1. This bird came to us from Rexburg, Idaho with eye trauma to the left eye as well as some mild head trauma. You can see that in this photo right here, he's got his left eye squinted a little bit. That's probably just because of some of the pain and swelling that he was encountering that day. We have had him on a course of medicated eye drops, different than the previous owl you saw because he's got a completely different eye injury that we're trying to treat. And those eye drops are given to him twice a day and really help with pain and swelling. We do believe that they're working really well. So we're hoping to be able to move him off of supplemental oxygen, hopefully this next week. Up next will be the last bird on our owl train that we've got going this week. Here is Great Horned Owl 330, and this bird was illegally shot in the right wing and broke her coracoid as a result. We've gotten a lot of attention and feedback about this specific case and this specific bird, so hopefully I can address some of the questions that have been asked. The major question that we've been getting is that since the bullet was a lead bullet, will this impact her ability to survive in the wild, and will this cause any lead toxicity or lead poisoning? The answer is yes. A lead bullet, of course, is toxic to birds and other animals. And so ideally, the best solution is to be able to remove this bullet. We're really excited to announce that we did decide to go ahead with that surgery. So we removed the bullet and her lead level has been going down since. Otherwise, she's healing up really nicely. She's eating on her own. As soon as she heals up a little bit more, we're going to move her out of the ICU and into an enclosure where she can fly around a little bit more and start using that wing soon. Up next, we've got Golden Eagle 313. This is the bird that came in with a ruptured crop as well as a fractured coracoid. I'm really pleased to announce that this bird is doing really well, and he's flying around, getting up high. So we're going to be moving him into the flight barn in the next week, so stay tuned for some footage of that. Next up is our other golden eagle. This is Golden 39, and this is the bird that came to us with a fractured metacarpus in her right wing, as well as some soft tissue damage to the right wing and feather damage to that wing. We recently got her out for some physical therapy while she was anesthetized. The reason that we like to anesthetize birds for this is so that we can really get in there and have them stretch out that wing without causing any pain. You can see in this footage here, she's missing quite a lot of feathers from that wing. However, those are starting to grow back, so that's really exciting. Last but not least is Bald Eagle 2-4. This is the bird that was illegally shot in the wing, and we've recently moved her out to the flight barn to get her flying around now that things have fully healed. Notice that in these slow-mo clips, you can actually see the asymmetry in her wing beats. That's something that ultimately will have to be corrected in order for her to be a candidate that gets released back to the wild, but time will tell. All right, that's all we've got for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about our birds. Remember that if you want to do your part to help keep wild birds wild, you can check out our website at tetonraptorcenter.org and make a donation. Bye!